If I were to play the demo, if there's a demo, and I were to play the demo, and that is the only part of the game that they demoed all the way up until that little bit, like right here is where it ends. This loading screen. I'm gonna be honest. I'd be totally content with that demo, and I would buy the game. I'm not even kidding. Like that is how good of a game this looks. Looks can be deceiving. It can be very buggy.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
And this
I'm no
storyline can be
expert,
terrible.
but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Sure. Why not?
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
What's up?
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
Bit of a patience
If
I had
you're lucky,
left.
we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Whoa! Holy guacamole, the frame stutters. Wow.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Yeah, we're gonna go with Ravenclaw. Just because.
You belong in Ravenclaw!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
I need to change some video settings. Because,
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year.
yeah.
Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter.
Oh, you gotta
I
be
won't
kidding
be of
me.
much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Oh, I didn't actually have to solve anything. The game just kind of does it. Sweet.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
I should be sleeping my first night. I don't. Weird choice of words, but okay. Cool with that, I guess. Okay.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Oh, you can still shoot! I got the pot. Can I break that one? Oh.
Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, you can do any most spells. I want to say. I don't want to say all. Do most spells here though. That is really cool. What is this? Like, this is awful
Revelio.
looking. What kind of reflection is this? Did that just move?
This should be interesting.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I'm so
I
glad he
suppose
asked.
I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
How do you know about my trip?
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
How would they trace the dung bomb back to him? Yeah, you. If anyone walks by, they. No, it's just me. Whee! All right, I gotta talk to Samantha.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy.
She's talking about Groot.
Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion
I've
making.
studied nothing.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I
My
heard you were
character
studying
is
with him
honest.
before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Yeah, I'd say he's quite knowledgeable.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Yeah, so I want to ask her about the Hufflepuff who likes plants.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Yes, so ingredients. I'm not going to bother asking that question.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha.
Talk to you later, Samantha.
Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
I love how everyone knows it's my first day. Like, the first guy somehow... Wow, that random lag spot. Is that a ghost? I thought that was a glitch at first. And I was like, no, that's gotta be a ghost. I don't
That's just
think
brilliant,
we have
Amit.
one.
Brilliant. You'd think you could... Ah! That is not how that...
We're gonna talk to this guy real quick.
Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
How does
Can't say I'd
everybody
recommend
know?
it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I'm being dead serious. I'm a bit bothered by how everyone knows how there's somehow a connection between me getting hit by a dragon and coming to this place. Not so much in the sense that, like, I feel like the storyline is bad, but I'm just a bit worried that there's some bad juju stuff going on and people don't know, or people know something about me that I have absolutely no idea. And they're all first years, actually. These are all first years, right? Maybe the storyline. Maybe they just told the professors and then, like, rumors started. I don't know. Yeah, I like the stars.
I hope
They're pretty
astronomy's
cool.
on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you!
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Right, thank you, milady.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
But I obviously succeeded
The
in that.
guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Okay, I was like, man, that game is lagging hardcore. It's because it was saving. Whee!
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
I say sovereigns? Sausage.
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Why did they let you in? That's a good question. Why did they let me in? I don't even remember. I don't think they've said anything yet. Oh, that just moved. Oh, it moves with the character, the player model. Oh, there's like a little jitter. It goes left to right. That's
Revelio.
Savant. Savant. Yeah. This was created in honor of Ravenclaw House resides. Lofty Ravenclaw Tower. Ravenclaw bust. Guide page. Okay. Field Guide Challenge. There's only 2 field guide pages? Okay. Your wizarding level, XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Okay. Field guide pages. Let's see. Each has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete. From appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Okay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Okay. Dude, his eyebrows are moving. Oh, it's just like a little video image. Huh. His eyes actually following me? No. Oh, okay. I will listen to that later. I will listen to it later.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Lumos.
Ooh. Look how bright it is now. What are you making? Oh, that's like a penguin or something. I don't know what that is. I don't need Lumos. I was just kidding. Long-nosed bandicoot. Okay, Crash.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. Look at this detailed map. This is pretty cool. So Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live and includes the house, common rooms, and the Great Hall. Oh, you can rotate the map even? Ah, that is pretty cool. Fast travel with X. Alright.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
My family loves going to the
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to
against the Dark
Hogsmeade
Arts?
as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
I want to learn about the Dark Arts. Not a defense against them. Alright, let's...
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Hope I didn't say too much. Really hope I didn't say too much.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. it may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Maybe I want to do that. Go through the doors. Oh, there we go. You can't cast the spell while jumping. It's kind of lame. Wow, this is pretty cool. This is really cool. I do very much so enjoy this. This looks fantastic. What in the world? Oh, that's a quill! I thought that was his hat. That's his quill. Huh. Oh, you know what? I'm probably gonna be late at this point. Sorry. Oh, it's a quest, so never gonna be late.
Stupefy!
Why is this so laggy?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Go faster. Wingardium Leviosa.
Levioso.
I did it my first try. Let's go.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Yeah, Leviosa, yeah. Yeah. It's a weakened variant of Leviosa.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me do.
Leviosa.
Good. Now, well done.
Easy.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Protego!
Protego. Complicates things.
Oh.
You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you.
Stupefy! Rather good at this, aren't you?
I know.
Okay. Stupid for like.
Protego! Stupefy!
No!
What are you doing up there?
Keep pressing the wrong button.
Levioso!
A perfectly executed Levioso.
Levioso! This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say
If only all of my students were this adept.
Hmm. It's not my first
Not
duel.
bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
He hates me. Good. I like that. I love how you can't
put
give
you
your
on the
character a
spot,
beard.
and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough.
Wow, that was
you
a
owed me
bit
an
rude.
honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
I do not like him. And it's not just because he's a Slytherin.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
She's not the chest I'm looking for.
Off on
There's a
another
chest on
adventure, are we?
No, I'm not on an adventure. I'm just looking for a chest that I seen on the Candlelit News station. Saying any? Okay, there was a chest here. I'm telling you, there was a chest. Ah! Still have to go up more? Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to get it later. Still have to keep up?
I cannot do this for all eternity.
Okay. Don't know who or what that was, but
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
you got one right here.
Here! Behind you! There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we
Clearly
begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
So we're learning Accio. This is from the movies, if I'm not mistaken. Accio, it's from the movies. Accio!
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 That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So,
What in the world?
what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor.
Accio.
Show us how it's done. That's it! Stay focused.
Oh, it rolls still. Like, it actually has a rolling... It's not weighted or anything like that, so it stops immediately. Okay. Yeah, that's... Well, that sucks.
Very good.
Accio.
Splendid! Not to worry. Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Gives me points just for...
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Sure. I'll do...
Let us see this.
She's gonna immediately just pull it all the way to 50? That's crazy. I'm gonna knock you out.
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
That didn't knock it out?
Watch this.
I mean, it got it, but I wanted to knock it out. No, out the way. Get out of the way.
There we go.
Shoo. Be gone, thought. It's not gonna knock it out again. It's gonna be just...
Well done.
Are you serious? That's gonna knock mine off though, isn't it? Oh, it
That is
didn't.
how it's done.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to pull mine from this angle probably.
Accio.
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
Perfect score, and I knocked hers out. Let's go, BB.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Now they're gonna be levitating. Oh no.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. Yes!
Okay. She made that look really easy, and I'm probably gonna mess this up really bad.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it?
Accio.
Not that I mind.
Stop!
Very good.
Oh, it's just like on the like the tip of the spear, just not gonna make it. I'm gonna try and not only like pull that towards hers, but also knock it out. Mine's also gonna go out. Oh, I still have 50 points though.
Let's see this.
Oh, hers stopped at the 30 mark?
That
Yeah.
is how it's done.
As long as I make it past the 10 mark, like it
Accio.
should be fine. Stop, 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 stop. Yeah, almost perfect.
You are not making this easy for me, are you?
No, I'm not. It's 100 perfect because you had a safety net. Yeah, I had a safety net. Get out of here. That is safety
Very good, both of you. Well done.
in the second run, but
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
gets easier. Dude, I just beat you, and it's my first day. Literally, my first day. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. Just because
That's
she's
good
from
to hear.
Gryffindor.
It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
What do you mean, who won? I won.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
That's interesting. I thought that magic would have been weaker without a wand, because it's like channeled through. I don't know. I thought it would be weaker. Let's go with
Is
how big it
Wagadu
is.
much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing.
A word, if you would.
You know it won't work on humans.
I mean, I would try to not use a wand either, because if it breaks and you relied on the wand, I mean, well.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
I wonder how mouse and keyboard.
Lumos. Levioso. Protego.
I don't know. Retro said that, mouse and keyboard was inferior? I don't know.
How was your first day coming along?
It's coming along fine. Can I talk to you? I can talk to you. Oh, okay.
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Because you're not a beginner.
Lumos.
Trying to do Lumos? Is that what you're trying to do? My wand is inside of your face? Hey! Hey, I didn't mean to push you there, buddy.
Accio.
Accio! Ugh. Ah. No, I want to run into you. Give me the... I want you... You drop those. I'm gonna Accio that... She still didn't drop them. That is crazy. Alright. Okay, well, none of that seems to be working. Like, at all.
And
Chest
then
over
the
here.
werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was
Revelio.
Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Man. I didn't get to see what he looked like. Oh. No, I think I'm done here. Some alone time. I hear you. I want to go downstairs. Go downstairs.
Wish someone would send me a love letter.
School. Ridiculously. I feel like I need to put this on my SSD.
How nice to
That's a
see you,
big
my young friend.
classroom. It's level locked. Fall! I wanna fall! Ah, that's not locked. Sweet. Got something I'm gonna need. I'm gonna get lost in this so easily. Side quests are now available. Awesome. I need to track this quest so I can see where to go. I have absolutely no idea where to go right now. Go this way. Let's go!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
That is really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna end this stream once I get to the next waypoint. There we go. Can't you?
Revelio.
Oh, it's below the cat. I thought I could talk to you, but I'm just petting you. Okay. Just petting a cat.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
It looks like Dobby or Dobby.
Oh, excuse,
Dobby.
Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Extra? Okay.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
Awesome.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
What's a spellcraft? Can we craft our own
I've never
spells?
heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Okay.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavoury local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
So, assignments are types of quests given to you by Hogwarts professors. Okay, the reward for completing your first assignment will be the Mending Charm, Reparo, which is required to complete other quests. So I'm gonna assume that Reparo, probably to repair stuff. Alright. Well, that is sadly where we shall end this.